covering the villages for you. This is VNN. Welcome to your Lifestyle News Show.
Welcome to VNN's Lifestyle Show. I'm Morgan King.
And I'm meteorologist Ashley Baylor.
And how many days has it been that we've had these triple-digit heat indexes, and there's no end in sight, is there?
Since June. So basically, why even count the days at this point? Because you know there are more ahead. Yeah, we are likely going to see another heat advisory in effect as we go into Tuesday because temperatures and the heat index are expected to be very similar. So as we go into your Tuesday, expect that temperature will be near 94, but it will feel close to 107 due to that high humidity. Most of the day will feature a mix of sun and clouds, but I can't rule out some isolated showers and thunderstorms going into the afternoon. But you know what? On days like this, we can look forward to those downpours because it at least temporarily cools the air. Of course, a breeze would be nice, but winds will only be out of the west at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now, as we look ahead, I do expect there will be a heat advisory in effect not only for Tuesday, but likely for Wednesday as well, as temperatures and heat indices will be quite similar. But a slight cool down on the way by the time you get to Thursday and Friday, and I really do mean slight. We're talking a difference of 92 versus 94 degrees, but sometimes it can make a difference, especially when it comes to what it feels like outside. And as we go into the second half of the week, we're also going to pick up on some of these shower threats. We have a little more of a likelihood of seeing more widespread showers and thunderstorms, which is something we need because we are still in a severe drought here in the villages. So despite all of the downpours, it hasn't put enough of a dent in our drought. So more rain is certainly welcome. We'll check it out with my 7-day forecast in just a little bit.
Thanks, Ashley. With summer still going strong, it's a great time to connect with grandkids and go camping. These young buckaroos went on a camp adventure indoors, making crafts, reading stories, and even going on a hike through the woods.
What's that?
Oh, okay. Tie a little knot and this fits over that. They drove to the woods. Fred took many things. Ted took few things.
It's awesome that we get to do this, that this opportunity exists. She had a great time. You liked making the lantern, didn't you? I liked watching her interact with the other children and doing the walking around the room, looking in the forest and finding the animals and just seeing the joy and the surprise when one popped up.
This is like memory lane here. Seeing this is wonderful, absolutely wonderful. I've had the best month doing this. It's been fantastic. It's a wonderful memory for me because I can remember bringing my grandsons here for these activities. And my grandson just got married in May. So it's just so much fun for them. And sometimes they meet new friends. It's just nice to see these grandparents, because most of them are grandparents here, and helping and doing these activities with the kids. They'll never forget them.
Oh, the staff is great. The fun, they make it engaging. It's non-threatening, it's safe, and the kids have a good time. And you know, we'll be coming back. Definitely, they're fun. The kids love them. They're age appropriate. The activities are great, and she's looked forward to it every week that we've come. This is her first camp experience. So if you've got somebody who wants to do it, bring them on out. They'll have a great time.
You will not regret it. It is so much fun. And my grandsons are 26 and 25 now, and they remember these summer activities and how much fun they had, and some of the kids that they met. So it was wonderful, absolutely wonderful. It's just an experience for the kids that they'll remember all their lives.
If you're interested in activities like these with your family, you can sign up using the link provided. Later in the show, we'll show you how one local organization is helping kids get back to school supplies.
Can you believe kids are going back to school?
No.
Sumter County schools are going back on Thursday. And considering I'm from the Northeast where most of us didn't go back until after Labor Day, it seems so early. All right, yeah, we'll talk about what the kids can expect for the first few days of school. But before we head to break, let's talk about your UV index for Tuesday. It is going to be a 10, which is very high. So make sure you slather on some good SPF or you'll probably start to get a sunburn after about 30 minutes. I would recommend at least SPF 30, if not SPF 50, and make sure you keep reapplying throughout the day. And of course, if you're outdoors and you really start to feel hot, make sure you take breaks in the shade or air-conditioned area. Of course, stay hydrated as well, and try to limit your outdoor strenuous activity. Try and squeeze it in before 10 o'clock or wait until after 6 o'clock.
The VNN UV Index, presented by Care Dermatology, with offices in the Villages and Fruitland Park. Call 352-218-3211 or visit caredermatology.com.
Retirement should feel secure, not uncertain. If market swings have you feeling uneasy, you've probably heard about annuities. But what aren't they telling you? You deserve the full story. That's why we created a free guide that explains the good, the bad, and yes, even the fine print. Inside, you'll learn how annuities can create guaranteed lifetime income, what fees and surrender charges may apply, how the different types of annuities really work, and whether an annuity makes sense for you. No hype, no pressure, just clear, straightforward information so you can make a confident decision. We help pre-retirees and retirees right here in Florida focus on what matters most: reliable income. Because you worked hard for this phase of life, and retirement should be enjoyed, not stressed over. Get your free guide to annuities, the good, the bad, and the fine print. Call 866-554-9546 or go online to annuitygoodandbad.com. Because when it comes to your retirement, you deserve transparency and real peace of mind.
My children live on the same mountain as I live on. I'm the silver fox on the mountain. My name is Lois, and I have been with Centerwell 15 years. What impresses me about my doctor, he sits and talks to you and goes over everything. I always leave feeling that my needs have been taken care of. And the staff is so friendly and welcoming, you almost feel like you're at home. As a senior, and them focusing on seniors, they know what we need. I strive to stay healthy because I want to do whatever. Like 2 years ago, I went ziplining. That was probably one of the oldest ones they'd ever had. I loved it. No, my doctor did not know. But I told him later, and he was happy for me.
Choose a senior-focused doctor who makes you feel heard, not hurried. Schedule a tour today. Centerwell Senior Primary Care. It's about time.
Innovative Concrete Coatings is the area's local premier concrete coating company. When it comes to concrete coatings, there is a difference. We are the only local authorized dealer of Pentec industrial coatings. Our polyurea is superior to epoxy products. We offer the most advanced concrete coating for residential and industrial applications, driveways, garages, shops, hangars, and so much more.
For a beautiful, long-lasting, slip-resistant concrete coatings, call Innovative Concrete Coatings today.
Celebrate America's 250th anniversary Central Florida style with $250 off every window and door, plus special financing for 18 months. And ask about our military discount. Renewal by Andersen is proud to support our veterans. Our windows are custom built in the USA, giving you the ability to tailor every option to fit your specific needs. Schedule a design consultation today. Renewal by Andersen.
Here's your Villages forecast from the VNN Weather Team, presented by Sunshine Air Conditioning and Electrical. Here's meteorologist Ashley Baylor.
All right, it is going to be another hot one as we go into your Tuesday. Temperatures are going to top out in the mid-90s, and that heat index, what it feels like outside, is going to be near 107. So I think we'll be anxiously awaiting to see if some downpours can cool us off. And we do have a chance of seeing some isolated showers and thunderstorms as we go into the afternoon. When we're not dodging the raindrops, we'll see a mix of sun and clouds, and also being bummed out that we don't have a decent breeze to cool us off. Winds will only be out of the west at 5 to 10 miles per hour. As we go into your Tuesday night, expect scattered clouds. It is going to stay mild. It is going to stay muggy. So keep those fans and air conditioners on full blast as temperatures are only expected to bottom out in the mid 70s. Now let's jump ahead to Wednesday. We're making our way through the week here. Temperatures will be back in the mid 90s. Again, that heat index around 107. So I do expect a heat advisory will likely be in effect as we go into Wednesday. Even if there isn't a heat advisory, yeah, it's still going to be just downright hot. And we're tracking a chance for some pop-up thunder showers in the afternoon. At least by Wednesday, the breeze is going to start to pick up a little bit more. It'll be ranging anywhere between 10 to 15, possibly up to 20 miles per hour. So that'll certainly help out, but may kick up the waves a little bit along our Gulf Coast beaches, again, just because of that onshore breeze. All right, now because it is going to be so hot and a lot of us like to spend time outdoors, we like to be on the golf course, we like to be on the pickleball court, we like to be riding our bicycles and everything. And actually, a couple days ago, I saw some people playing beach tennis. So if you are out there, I want you to recognize the signs of heat exhaustion and heat stroke. Let's talk about heat exhaustion first. If you start to feel faint or dizzy, if you start to sweat excessively and you start to maybe get some muscle cramps, those are all signs of heat exhaustion. So what you need to do, you need to get to a cooler, air-conditioned place if you can. Try and sip on some water. If you can take a cool shower, great, or if you get a cold compress, that would be ideal. But if your condition starts to worsen, that's when you do need to call 911. Now, signs of heat stroke. If you get a throbbing headache and you start to stop sweating, I know that kind of sounds funny, but if you are sweating excessively and then you stop sweating altogether and your skin feels really hot to the touch, all of this are signs of heat stroke. So that's when you definitely need to call 911. So just things I want you to keep in the back of your mind, because for some people, this may be their first summer here in Central Florida. All right, let's talk about your 7-day forecast, where temperatures are expected to come down a little bit more as we go into Thursday and Friday. Temperatures are going to come down, and I do expect that our rain chances may actually go up a little bit. We're going to be watching a lot of moisture going into the second half of the week and potentially into the upcoming weekend. So possibly with more clouds and shower chances, that is going to drop temperatures from the mid-90s more into the low 90s, but we'll still call that seasonally hot for this time of year. Notice our average high is about 92 degrees. So please continue to take care of yourselves, and let's take care of our pets as well. You can always check out our forecast updates right here on VNN. Tune your radio to WVLG and check us out in the Village's Daily Sun.
Thanks for watching meteorologist Ashley Baylor, presented by Sunshine Air Conditioning and Electrical.
Hey, Dorothy, does size matter?
What?
Well, size matters to me. Check out these Signias.
Sometimes size does matter, because when you're looking for something this small, you want the best. Meet the Signia Active Mini 7iX, one of the smallest prescriptive medical devices available, with fully featured Bluetooth connectivity and AI-powered technology. And right now, you can get a pair for just $1,945, exclusively at fixyourears.com. That's right, don't pay $6,000 or even $4,000 for the exact same hearing aids. Call now at 1-877-577-4327 or visit fixyourears.com for your 60-day money-back guarantee. Hear life clearly with Signia.
I'm a dog lover, I'm a dog owner. A lot of villagers have pets, cats, dogs. You got to worry about going potty inside. You got to worry about those claws and paws. If you are a pet owner, what kinds of considerations do you need to make before you invest in flooring?
For example, some people love hardwood floors. Hardwood floors can be more scratch prone, so if you got a large dog with large toenails, that could scratch the flooring. Tile is pretty, superfluous to anything. It's pretty hard to damage tile, maybe the grout a little bit. And then the carpet side of it, for years, the people would say you don't want carpet with pets. But nowadays, with some of the new pet Premier carpets and things like that, it's like one of the best surfaces to put in the flooring for pets.
When it comes to replacing and updating flooring, what do people need to think about? Is it just about taste? Maybe you think, My tastes have changed, I want to replace something because of decor, or are there really time limits on how long things last?
Flooring is pretty strong now and stuff, and as long as you maintain it well, flooring can last a long time. We find more changes our preference, like for example, maybe they had tile and now, you're getting a little older and stuff and it's a little too hard on your feet. For somebody standing in the kitchen cooking and things like that, staying on a hard floor can be tough for people on their legs and their feet. So, that's a big thing that we hear all the time. Slip resistance. You have to be careful. Some floors are slipperier than other floors. And that's something a lot of people don't think, but you need to take that in consideration, before you put in new flooring in your home.
Tom Urban is the general manager. Thanks a lot for joining us on Ask the Expert.
Now at Kart World, Club Car's all-new 4-forward LSV. Fast, legal, and safe. Great for tailgating at the squares or just cruising with family and friends. Street legal with lithium power plus Apple CarPlay entertainment. Don't be fooled by imitators. Club Car, the industry's gold standard and proudly American-made since 1958. Visit our dealership for a test drive today. Kart World, located on Highway 27441, 1 block north of County Road 466 in Lady Lake. Family-owned, operated, and American-made, proudly serving Central Florida for over 38 years.
Now, from the WVLG studios, it's Jack Hammer, D, and Director of Recreation and Parks, John Rohan.
Rohan. It is time for the Recreation and Parks. Here we are Monday morning, talking about Rec and Parks and talking about Camp Villages is on the way down after all these weeks at Camp Villages.
Can't believe it.
It's got a few more weeks left. Really cool program. We did this last week besides all the other ones, but they did a really cool bike safety rodeo. So we were able to get a bunch of youth bikes and had our bicycle volunteer club out there and teaching kids how to wear a helmet and road safety type stuff. And, it's never too early to teach the next generation bicycle safety, which also is a reminder. It's all of us, if we're out there riding bike. As you know, I ride bike on a pretty consistent basis. Helmets, reflective stuff, be seen, have your lights going on. I mean, it's just a great community to ride. I rode in pitch black today to get to work, and it's nice having bright lights and reflective stuff.
I was
going
to say, your bike's lit. I like it.
It lights up. Yep. So, reminder to all of us, if you're out there biking, or if you want to get back into cycling, there are so many different opportunities to pick up cycling. There's so many cool clubs that you can get involved with. The square calendars came out for August. So, we unveiled that in July. And so now residents, we regionalized the square schedules. We partner with the Villages Entertainment Department, and we host a lot of resident lifestyle volunteer club activities and rec-sponsored activities on the squares, typically in the morning time. So now residents have more opportunity, right? Because now we have this individual square calendars for Spanish Springs, Lake Sumter Landing, Brownwood, Eastport, and even Sawgrass. So,
okay. I was going to ask you if Sawgrass is in there.
All of those areas, the four squares in particular, in Sawgrass, over there by Azell, they all have independent calendars and schedules. So now you can look at all these wonderful choices and go, like I said, either go by bike or golf cart or car and go visit all those wonderful locations to listen to your favorite music or do your favorite recreation and parks activity. But it's a really cool rollout of that. It's our second month. So people have comments or suggestions or comments, they can email us and let us know. And We'll be tweaking those calendars for the foreseeable future till we get that sweet spot, as we call it, where people can find the things they want to do and know more about the different activities and programs. But once again, a lot of QR codes coming out and about for people to take advantage of that.
All right, John.
Hey, man. Love you guys. We'll see you next Monday.
We'll see you next Monday.
Have a great week.
Here. You as well, brother.
All right, man. Take
care. There he goes, the Executive Director of Recreation and Parks, John Rohan.
Believe it or not, first day of school is right around the corner, and one local organization is helping kids get prepared. Children heading back to school receive backpacks, lots of supplies, and a final dose of summer fun. It was during the Salvation Army's Lake and Sumter County's annual Back to School Bash. 150 students and their families gathered in Leesburg for an evening of carnival games, encouragement, and preparation for the new school year. According to Captain Richard White, this approach gave the staff a chance to connect with families who have worked with them throughout the year. Coming up, a Navy group is looking for new members who have served on a submarine. I'll have details after the break. So I've lived in some homes with some unique style windows. I'm not sure where they got them or how they got in there, but you can go in and customize no matter what the situation.
Absolutely. So in fact, all of our windows are custom built specific to each individual home, and we have a range of options where homeowners can really make it feel like it's natural to their home, but it also gives that aesthetic upgrade, and it can match their personal preferences. So you can choose from color, hardware, grill patterns, just a range of options to really not only find that unique fit for those interesting openings, but also just to make it fit that aesthetic that you're seeking.
So it's not just an out-of-the-box product, it's made for you.
Absolutely.
Okay, so in redoing my windows and replacing, got to get a contractor involved, got to get somebody in there to design and help figure it out. Where do you come in on that?
Yeah, so the great thing is at Renewal by Andersen, we are your one-stop shop through all of that. So from that initial design consultation through the manufacturing installation, we are there with you the whole time. So we make it as easy as possible on you, and we have amazing warranties that we back everything up with. So you can take confidence in knowing that you have this incredible warranty, an amazing product, and really great service that we are with you throughout.
You're always welcome at Cody's.
Follow me right this way.
It's where friends and family meet for fun times and great food.
We enjoy the 2-for-1 happy hour from 11 to 7.
We come here for the amazing nightly entertainment.
Great service and loads of smiles await you at Cody's Original Roadhouse in Brownwood and Lake Sumter Landing.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible, so call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
A group of Navy veterans is looking for new members who have served on a submarine. The Sea Dragon base of the United States Submarine Veterans, Inc. has 69 members who have served in the U.S. Navy on submarines. The group is part of a national organization known as USSVI, which has close to 12,000 members at more than 150 bases across the country. Commander of the local base, Fred Briggs, said, "We've had an experience in life that not many people have had, and we have an opportunity to talk about it." Last Wednesday, the group inducted one of the members into the Holland Club, which is reserved for members to celebrate their 50th anniversary of receiving the submarine qualifications. The group is asking for anyone who's received qualifications, training, practical experience, and passing examinations to be on a submarine to be a part of their group. For more information on these submariners, check out the link below. After the break, meteorologist Ashley Baylor has your forecast for the nightly performances on the town squares. But first, here's a look at some upcoming shows brought to you by Villages Entertainment.
Because most of our consumers are buying their first Sonesta awning or screen, it's important for them to understand that the benefits are more than just an awning over their patio. It's retractable. At the push of a button, if a storm is coming out of nowhere or a hurricane happens to be coming through the state, at the push of a button, they can roll it up and know that that awning is as strong as the wall that it's installed on.
Well, since we've added the awning, this area now becomes usable all day long, where we can sit out here in the pool and it completely covers it and it's really nice. And now we use the pool more often and we spend more time out here. If without it, we did not spend much time out here in the afternoon because it was just too hot. It was just too hot.
So I wanted to have an awning on my patio, got a card in the mail from Sonesta, called, salesman came, spent some time with me, sent out a professional to measure the job, came, measured, the installers came, did a great job. From start to finish, it was so pleasurable, it met all my expectations.
We also offer LED lights as a feature for the retractable awnings, so you can be out there in the evening time. We also have a wireless smart drop balance. As the sun begins to set, if your back patio or backyard area faces west with a smart drop balance from Sonesta, you can block that sun and still enjoy your outdoor patio area in the evening.
We offer the best options, the biggest sizes. We go up to 15-foot projection over your patio, up to a 40-foot width, but it's custom made for you. So we can make it down to the inch. If you want it 22 foot 6 inches, we can do that. We have hundreds of fabrics. We have hundreds of fabrics in stock. So when you place the order, we're the fastest that can produce your awning because we have everything sitting here ready and waiting for you to place your order.
Sonesta is sun when you want it and shade when you need it.
Call today, mention VNN, and get 25% off to honor America's semi-quincentennial celebration, our 250th birthday.
Music on the squares, the weather's been so iffy, so what's going on for Tuesday?
It has been because we've had those passing showers and thunderstorms at times. So unfortunately that can affect entertainment in the squares, but then again, sometimes the bubble holds and we're able to be okay. Let's talk about Tuesday. Here's who's taking the stage. If you're going to be heading to Sawgrass, that's where you can check out Osaka Fall. At Sumter Landing, it is going to be Bobby Blackman and the B3 Band. In Brownwood, that's where you can see Live Effect in live action. Spanish Springs, it is going to be Billy Buchanan and his Rock and Soul Review. And Eastport has live entertainment Tuesday evening. That's where you can check out Pavani's Band. There will be a chance for an isolated thunder shower or two. Temperatures will be in the low 90s. So if you're going to get out there, get there early, get yourself a nice shady spot and an ice cold drink.
That's all we have for you today. Join us again tomorrow for another lifestyle show. Did you know you can watch us on YouTube by searching the Villages News Network? and then subscribe, of course. Be sure to pick up a copy of today's Daily Sun, but home delivery is so much easier. And keep listening to Your Village's soundtrack, WVLG, on the radio, and don't ever stop enjoying that active Villages lifestyle.
Take care.
Thanks for watching your VNN Lifestyle News Show.